Bonks, you guys! It's me, Shaggy, coming to you live with another episode of Shaggy Rogers Book Reviews. Today, we're getting into a story that is becoming a mainstay on this channel, and one that is fastly becoming near and dear to my heart. I watched the TV spin-off show back in the day on the Sci-Fi Channel, back when cable was king. And I kind of fell in love with it a little bit, but I never got into the main story. That was until, a couple of years ago. I have already done the first two stories in comic book form, mind you, but today we're getting into the full-fledged novel and continuing on in Jim Butcher's The Dresden Files, book number 3, Grave Peril. Let's get into it, guys. So, Harry has had some doozies in his day as Chicago's resident wizard for hire. Their only wizard for hire, for that matter. He's dealt with dark sorcerers cornering the market on drugs. He's dealt with a war amongst multiple packs of werewolves inside the city of Chicago. And heck, he's even dealt with an ancient Hecatean witch cult causing chaos in the Chicago Zoo. But his latest case sees him go up against spirits. First, they're attacking a maternity ward in the in the local hospital. Next, they're attacking a young girl and his friends on the force. Harry might be in over his head on this one, but if you think that's gonna stop Harry Blackstone, Copperfield, Dresden, you might want to think again. Excuse me. Grave Peril sees Harry take on spirits, vampires, and even his fairy freaking godmother. Yes, fairies actually do exist. At least in this story. Jim continues to amaze with such fast-paced action and magical detective work that is literally a cornerstone of what Harry does on a day-in, day-out basis. His friends in this story get caught in the crossfire as they are pitted in a supernatural war. It sees Harry and his best friend, Michael, a modern-day knight, go up against all sorts of things that go bump in the night, up and to include what they think is the spirit of a freaking demon. And in doing so, they essentially start a war between the White Council of Wizards and the Red Court of Vampires. As Harry gets invited to a Red Court event, and he's only supposed to take a +1. But with all things Harry, things get hairy. Harry's longtime girlfriend, Susan Rodriguez, the reporter for the Midwest Arcane, sneakily makes her way into, I should add, the event. And she is trying to get a scoop on all things supernatural, everything that's been happening, in Chicago. But in doing so, she puts her life at risk, and everything that she knew pretty much gets turned on its head, as for a moment there, she loses her life. and thanks to the Baroness of the Red Court in Chicago, she gets infected with vampirism. Like I said, it's a freaking doozy. Grave Peril is such an amazing novel. Again, I say it all the time, but I cannot sing Jim's praises enough. Jim, again, if you're watching this, I highly doubt it, but if you do off chance watch this, you made me a fan. Plain and simple. I got this copy at McKay's Books in Manassas, Virginia. It's a place I go to every time I'm down in Virginia seeing my girlfriend. And they have the entire series there. Get your hands on this book and every single book in the series. Get your hands on the comic books. In fact, a little tidbit. You can go on YouTube. Again, I've said this in my past Dresden videos. You can go on YouTube and listen to the audiobooks if reading is too much, you don't have the time, or you just don't have the energy. If the funnies aren't your bag, again, I get it. You can literally listen to James Marsters, Spike himself, read to you. And it's free. What I like to do is I like to take the novel, get on YouTube, listen to the audiobook, and read along. Again, it's like I'm back in grade school reading a kick-ass book. Anyways, shouldn't have thrown that over there. This has been my review of Jim Butcher's The Dresden Files, book number 3, Grave Peril. I'm Shaggy, and I'm telling you that reading is fun to mental. You guys stay safe, and I'll catch you on the next one.